So my goal for today is to show you how to use Canva for your real estate business. Canva is just a great program that there's a free version and a paid version, and they just keep updating it over and over and just adding really awesome things in. And there was one thing that they added just recently that I really wanted to show you guys. So I want to show you just a few of the things that you can use to use for marketing for your real estate business. And of course, you can market your real estate business however you want. There's multiple different ways. I'm going to show you a few different things, and then at the end, I'll ask, you can ask any questions, try to show you, any tips or anything like that I would that I'll provide to you. But anyways, let's go and get started. So I'm gonna get in screen share, and let's view. Okay. And I'm gonna minimize that a little bit. Oh, there's. Let me see this. Okay. So whenever we're starting out with Canva, like I said, there is a free version and then there is a paid version. We use the paid version because it opens yourself up to so many more templates and designs. But if you don't feel like spending the money on it, you do not have to. There are a lot of great tools that are with the free version. But what I wanted to show you first was talking about branding. So all the agents, anytime I talk to you guys, if you're going to have a social media post, I always like having the branding to kind of be on point. I want it to be consistent. So if like anything that I ever post where I'm sharing Remax Elite Realty stuff, I always hashtag it. I always hashtag Remax Elite Realty and Remax Hustle. I also, whenever we have new agents that join us and I make an announcement, I always use the same colors. I always use the same font because I want it to be consistent. I want my message to be consistent throughout, no matter what I'm doing. So how can you keep your message consistent with, or at least your fonts and color consistent with your marketing? Well, Canva gives you a great option for that. So we're gonna go over here to the left. And if you look at Brand Kit, we're gonna click into here. So the first thing you notice is brand logos. So we've got a few different logos. We've got a few different teams. We've got a couple different properties. We've got different things. So I've uploaded, or not just I, but we have uploaded all of the logos here for use for anything that we're going to be using. We've got the Remax Elite Realty logo here that is, if you see this background like this means it's a PNG file, and you can use that on any kind of background and you can see through all of this. So the only thing you can't see through is the colored parts right here. We've got the Gooch Team logo. We've got the standard balloon Remax. We've got the Remax with the Lexington skyline, a couple of different things. Whenever we do some events, sometimes Holbrook and Holbrook joins us. So we've got their logo. Anyways, your logo can be uploaded here, so that anything that you create, you can have it branded with your logo on it automatically. So we're gonna go down a little bit. Brand colors. So I told you that everything that we post, or that I'll post, I use specific colors. For this, I use the Remax official colors. So you may think, well, it's red and blue. It is red and blue, but it is a certain version of red. So whenever you scroll over it, you'll see that this is actually DC1C2E. With blue, it's a little bit different. If I wanted to, I could add more colors in here. Let's say you have a favorite brand that you like, and you happen to get their color code. You can actually go down here and type it in. You can type in the color code, or you can start moving this little marker here around and find the perfect color for you. And the reason you do that is a lot of times whenever you're creating these templates here, or a lot of things you're creating, you can have it specifically choose these colors. It'll be top of mind whenever you're creating your different, the different designs, the different color schemes, anything like that. Okay, over on the brand fonts. So up here, if you look at uploaded fonts, so Remax has very specific fonts that they use, and it's always Gotham. Now, Some of their posts can be Gotham Bold, Gotham Narrow Black. I've uploaded all these so that whenever we do type something out, it's in the Remax font. Now, you don't have to use the Remax font. You may find a font that you love that really works with your brand. You can upload it here. So you may ask, where can I get a font from? Well, you can just search. There's tons of these fonts that are downloadable from different sites. So you do a Google search. If you happen to find one, you can download it, upload the font, drop it in here, and it'll be uploaded. So then whenever you go to post, whenever you're going to go put in like any kind of wording or anything, any text, then you can choose from these fonts here. They'll be at top of mind. So that is just a little bit on kind of working with your brand, adding to your brand kit. So let's go into some posts. So before I go any further, are there any questions about that? Let me make sure no one's trying to jump in. Nope. Are there any questions about any of that part as far as the branding, the brand kit? All right, I don't see any text, so we're going to keep rolling on. So let's go ahead and get into a post. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back up to home. Let's go down here just a little bit before we get any further. One of the great things is that, let's say if you're creating a lot of things, you may have different needs for folders. We have a lot of different folders because we have a lot of different things going on. So for instance, if we have a post that is specifically about the Richmond office and a Richmond agent, oh, there's somebody jumping in. We will, let's see here. If we have anyone that, or if we have a post that is specifically about the Richmond office, or they want to have a Richmond agent, we want to use that Richmond agent's photo. So what we've done is over here in all my folders, we started creating folders for things that are going on, like award levels. So at the end of the year, whenever we have agents that are winning awards, we've got the award levels here. If we look down just a little bit, let's see, here's our logos. Oh goodness, we got a lot of folders. Let me get these cleaned up. Let's go over here. So in agent photos, so we go here, so we've got Lexington, Nicholasville, and Richmond agents. So if we want to make a post for Meg, who's on here right now, then we will create the post and we can go over here and just grab Meg's photo, pop it over really quick, and there you go. So folders are great, especially once you get to a point that you've got so many things going on, you're uploading so many things, you'll want to start creating folders because you may have something that is for real estate, but then you may have something that's for, you know, an event that you're hosting or anything like that. So that is really kind of the branding and the folders. So let's go ahead and get into just a couple of posts, okay? So what I want to do is I'm going to create a design. For all these, I'm just going to put Instagram post, but really you can create any kind of post that you want. So if you're going to make a flyer, it'll give you the dimensions here, 5.5 by 8.5. If we scroll to the right, you can see we can make a poster, we can make a worksheet, all these different things. For all these examples, I'm just going to click on Instagram post because it's right here. So whenever we first bring this up, we have a blank canvas. Sometimes this can scare people to death because you don't know exactly where to start. And that is no problem at all. Because if you want some design ideas, you can start looking over here to the left. Because this is a great place that you can really express your creativity. But let's say you're just crunched for time and you don't feel like designing a whole new post, a whole new design. You can go to a template. Let's see here. What is the best format for Facebook? Well, you know what? That's from Trudy. If we go over here, so let me see here. This bar is in the way. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go home. Let's just type it in, Trudy. So here we go. So I just type in Facebook. So we've got Facebook ad, Facebook app ad, Facebook cover, event photo, Facebook post. So exact same thing. We just click on Facebook post. And what's going to do is it's just going to give us the exact dimensions for a Facebook post. So here we've got blank post, or we've got a couple different options over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a really cool social media post that I kind of was messing around with. Let's go here to, let's see if there's a good. What I want to do is I want to promote either like a website or a social media channel. So let's see if there's something that kind of stands out here that I can add something to. Let's go right here. So whenever I click on that post, it's going to bring up that template. It's going to bring this up over here. So we can see over here on the right, here is our template. On the left, here's some recently used or some alternatives of these that you can use. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to promote a website or a social media channel, but I wanted to make it a little bit different. So what I'm going to do is first I'm going to scrap this photo because I don't need this. So if I click on the photo, just hit the trash can, boom, it's gone. Over here, what I want to do is I'm going to look on the left side. You have a couple different options here on the left side. These are a little bit different with the free and paid version, but you have everything is available to you. Or not everything is available to you, but you have free elements, you have free photos, free text, free audio. Over here on the left, I'm going to show you elements. Here's where I can find different things. Like I can find different photos. I can find, of course, you see lines and shapes, graphics, videos. There's a ton of videos in here that you can actually pull over. What I want to find is I want a phone because I want to push something mobile. So I'm going to type in phone. I'm going to hit enter. Now, if we look, so here's exactly what I'm looking for. We see we've got something that looks like an iPhone, both of these. So I'm going to click on this. It's going to pull it right over here. It looks like, yeah, there we go. So I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. Now, anytime you see a template or an icon that has this, like the little background in it, this shows that this is a background that a photo or a video can be added to. Let's go over here. I'm going to delete some of this right here out. Okay. So for this example, I wanted to maybe push Remax Elite Realty, their TikTok page. So here's what I did. Was on my phone, I did a screen record of, let me see here. Let's see. So I did a screen record of my phone. And I just showed just scrolling the Remax Elite Realty TikTok page. I saved that on my phone. I have the Canva app on my phone, and I simply uploaded it. I uploaded it from my phone, and it shows up over here. So I'm going to go into videos. Here's our video that I recorded. You'll see as it's kind of scrolling through. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this. Now, if I drop it right here, it's going to try to drop on the entire page. I want to drop it right here into the phone. Now, if you see, we've got the phone here. We've got it scrolling. So let's say you're trying to promote your own website or social media platform. Now let's go in here. Let's add a little bit of text. So I'm going down here to the left, text. And if I want, I can search through all these different things right here. Okay, and there's several different options you have, or we can go to, where's my, I'm going to go in here and type in Gotham. Oh shoot, where's my Gotham at? All right, let's just find a different one for right now. I'll have to find Gotham here in a minute. Somebody's moved it on me. Let's click this. Looks kind of interesting. So I'm gonna click this. Actually, that looks terrible. Let's get rid of that. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like that. Ugh. All right, let's do rodeo. That seems a little more. All right, so we're gonna go over here. I'm gonna move this. So now I'm going to say check out our TikTok page. All right, so I don't like the way that's spaced, so here's what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move this. Let's see, I gotta move my screen a little bit. And then I'm gonna change the spacing just a little bit. So I'm gonna move that a little bit. I'm gonna move the letter spacing out just a little bit. Okay. Now, what I want to do is I'm gonna go up here and push play. So whenever I post this, you'll see. So if you're wanting to promote, like I said, your social media channel, your mobile website, you know, you guys all have a Remax mobile app that is branded specifically for you. You could go ahead and you could do a screenshot and add this in here that says, hey, here's a link to my Remax mobile app. So let's say if we're happy with this, which I would definitely change some more stuff on here, but the main thing is I really want to show the video on the phone. Then I'm gonna go to hit the arrow here for download. I'm gonna save it as an MP4 video. And then once we download it, it's going to be on my desktop, and then you can post it to social media. So, so that is just pulling over video. Let's say you want to do something really cool, like create your, oh, let's see, we got a chat here maybe. Is there any way to access the Remax stickers that we have that we can text with on Canva? There is. So they might actually, let me see here. I think that Kim might have moved them over. Oh my gosh, the thing's in the way. Let's go here to our folders. There we go. So here is all of our stickers that are in Photofy. So if I want to move this over a little bit, we'll put boom, the Remax Hustle, bring that over. So yeah, so those are in there. You can move those over. Let's delete that out. Go for a different one. How about right here? So yeah, so you do have that option. Let's see if there's any more chat here. Okay, so that's how we pull a video over. Again, I recorded this. I did a screen record on my phone. I went to our TikTok page. I did the screen recording. I stopped. I emailed it, or I'm sorry, I uploaded it to Canva from my phone. And almost all this you can actually do from your phone as well. But let's say, let's get out of here. Let's go back home. So let's say I wanted to create a new video post, but I don't want to take the time to maybe shoot it on my phone, upload it. Maybe it's just kind of a hassle. And for some people it can be. Well, for some people now, you can actually, let's go in here to Instagram post. You can now create video from right here. So I'm gonna go down to video. Okay, so over here is a bunch of videos that we have. So recently used, I'm pretty sure we had a 4th of July post. We've got some fireworks there. We've got different things. Up here, if you see, this says record yourself. So I'm gonna click record yourself. And now you'll see, I've got the option for recording my own thing. I'm not gonna start it because I don't know if that'll mess the zoom up, the zoom camera. But you can go ahead and start recording, record your own video. So if you want to make a social media post, but you want to shoot the video here, you can start recording. Once it's done recording, the video can be placed over here. And then let's say, let's go back home. Let's go to templates. Let's go right. We'll just go here. And just like we did before, we can put a video that's actually in here. We can record that video and actually just place it in here. So let's go over to elements. And do you remember what we needed for a video or photo? We needed, let's see, let's go to lines and shapes. We want a frame. So we're gonna click frame. We're gonna look for a frame that has a little cloud and background here. Let's put, how about this one? You know what, let's just try to record it and just see. I don't think it'll mess anything up. That is my hope. So we'll go to record. We're gonna start recording. Oh, it's got a countdown, very cool. What is going on, Remax Elite Realty, Richmond, Lexington, and Nicholasville? Hey, we are in the middle of a Canva class and we're recording this live. So I hope you guys are enjoying this class and I will see you soon. Pew-pew. All right, so I'm gonna pause it. Let's move this. All right, so let's say we weren't happy with that. We wasn't happy with that. We can hit restart to give the countdown again, but you know what? I am one take Bradley, so we're gonna hit done. Save and back to editing, or if don't ever discard it, because you know what? The crappy video you shot is better than the video you never shot ever. So even if you're like, ugh, I don't like the video, keep it, use it, who cares? So we're gonna hit save, back to editing. Okay, cool. So what is going on, Remax Elite Realty, Richmond, Lexington, and Nicholasville? Hey, we are in the middle. Cool. What is going on, Remax Elite Realty, Richmond, Lexington, and boom, look at that. Shooting the video right there, dropping it right into your template, you're ready to go. So I really like that. I know sometimes video is hard for a lot of people. That's okay. But listen, whenever I shoot video, I get a lot of nice compliments on my videos. But listen, I feel the exact same thing everyone else does. I get nervous. I only see the flaws. I'm like, dude, like, get rid of the double chin. I see all of that stuff, but you know what? You just got to realize that people like you for you. They appreciate you. So shoot some video. I would rather be known than not known. So I would definitely suggest for every one of you guys. So that is sort of kind of the video that I wanted to show you guys. So two cool different options that you can use. So I'm going to show you another idea that you can use for, let's exit out of here. We'll go back home. So I'm going to show you just a really quick way that you can make something just to maybe get some more engagement on your social media channels. And this is super simple. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click Instagram posts again. And I'll show you a neat shortcut. I'm going to start with a blank design, okay? The only thing I have to do is hit L and it creates a line for me. So I'm gonna move this line right here. I can hit L again, or if you ever have anything on the page that you want to duplicate, go up here to duplicate. We got a second line. I'm gonna hit L 2 more times. Boom, boom. So I'm gonna spin this. All right, I gotta get this straight. It'll drive me crazy. And then I'm gonna spin this one. And I'm gonna get these straight, guys, trust me, because I cannot have it. All right, I'm gonna get this as close to straight as I can in the allotted time. So we're going to move this. I can't get, my mouse is acting goofy. I am like so close. You know what? It might drive me a little crazy, but we're straight-ish right now. So let's say we were wanting to make a post to make people kind of comment on our page. Because you know, getting people to comment is huge, because whenever you can up that engagement, it really helps the visibility of your page. Oh my gosh, I cannot get that straight. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I can't. All right. You know what? This is where it's going to be. So we want people to comment on our page. And if they saw this, they would definitely comment on how off it was. But you know what people really love are sometimes like the, you can only choose 3. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to text. I'm going to create a headline. Once I click headline, it pops up over here. I'm going to move it up here just a little bit. And I'll put you can only choose 3. Now, that's taking up way too much space right here. So what I want to do is I want to make this a little bit smaller. So I'm going to go here to this number up here at the top. I can decrease it like this. Or if I know kind of what number I want, I can put that in automatically. As I talked about the branding a little bit, I'm going to open this up. I totally forgot where my Gotham was, but it's up here in the text. So once you've got the text up, you can click here to pull up your different, the ones you have. So I'm going to go with Gotham Bold. That chooses that to Gotham Bold. So now, and I'm going to get some ideas from you guys. So why does that bar not want to go straight? It's killing me. All right, I'll make it a little bit shorter. So let's make this really simple. So you can only choose 3. I'm going to go over here into photos. And there are a lot of free photos that you can pull up from here. But somebody, and you can unmute yourself, what's something that someone may love to have in a house? Like whether it be a pool, fireplace, any suggestions?
A husband.
A husband. Let's see. We'll go for one that's less trafficky. Does anybody? But it's
outdoor kitchen.
Huh?
Outdoor kitchen.
Outdoor kitchen. Ooh, that's a good one. All right, let's see here. Perfect. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click that. All right, I say that's going to kill me, but imagine those lines were perfectly straight. Okay, so outdoor kitchen, that's really good. Anybody else have anything? Who else on here? What about Swella? Swella, what do you think? All right, Swella may not be able to help me. All right, no worries. So what I'm going to do is, how about a pool? Oops.
I was going to say a master bedroom.
Oh, what, master bedroom?
Yes, a fancy master bedroom.
Ooh, how about fancy bedroom? All right, let's just type in fancy bedroom. All right, I want to be real careful about what these search results are. Let's see here. Okay, perfect. Look at that. So let's go with. Here we go. That's pretty fancy right there. So I'm gonna crop this just a little bit so it'll fit in here. All right, and these lines aren't perfectly straight. It killed me. All right, so let's go now with, how about a pool? Find a nice one of a pool. There we go. But we can just start adding everything in here. And this is one of those things that, it just gets people's attention. How about hammock? Yeah, hammock is pretty cool. How about right here? So you can just make something simple like this. It could be, you can only have, you can use it for your home, or you can be like, hey, you have to get rid of 3, and you could throw up, tacos and wine and chocolate, and people just start commenting. It doesn't necessarily have anything to do with real estate, but it does have to deal with the branding and just kind of getting yourself out there. So that's an idea post that is super simple. It's just 4 lines and then just a few different images that you can put up there. You can put that on social media and get tons of comments, likes, shares. So there's an idea. All right, let's get out here. We're going to start fresh on a new one. So I'm going back to the beginning. Sorry, I'm getting all kinds of messages. All right. I'm going to go back to Instagram post. And I want a design idea, because what are you guys doing a lot of time with your clients? You're giving tips. Let's go here to tips. And I'm not talking about like tipping, but you're giving tips on how to do stuff. So let's go here. This one looks pretty cool. How about we click here? So we click on this. So this is 6 steps to train concentration. Well, this isn't necessarily anything to do with home, but we can turn this into a home post very fast. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click the background, okay? And we're also gonna turn this from an image into a video, and I'm gonna show you how to do that. So I'm gonna click the background. If you see right here, we've got the color of this background. I do not like the color of this background. But I'm gonna click this. And if you look down here, remember at the very beginning, we talked about our brand colors. They are right here in primary. Now I can go down and look at different ones, or I can choose a different one, but I'm just gonna click this red. Then I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna change this text color to white. And I'm gonna change the font to, let's go Gotham Bold. All right, but we're not doing 6 tips to train concentration. We are going to do 6 tips to selling your home. Let's capitalize that. Oh my gosh. All right, we'll capitalize it later. All right, I'm gonna zoom in here a little bit so you guys can see this a little bit better. So a lot of these things don't have to do anything with selling a home. We've got some cool little images here, but we can easily change up some of these images. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to Elements over on the left side. And what is the first tip maybe for selling a home? What would you guys say is one of the first things you would tell someone? You can put it in the chat or you can just yell it out. How about cleaning your house? Oops. Cleaning home. Let's just see what pops up. There we go. Look at that. So we've got, here we go. I like this. So we're going to click this. Oops, we're slowing down here. All right, I'm going to make that a little bit smaller. I'm going to delete this. I'm going to move this house here. Minimize it just a little bit. And then we can change our text to
Decluttering.
decluttering. Is that one word? There we go. How about decluttering your home? Perfect. All right, so that may be step number 1. How about step number 2? How about, what do you think? I don't know, great photos.
Photography.
Huh?
I was thinking the same thing. Photography.
Cool. Listen, if I am on the same wavelength as you in mind, then I know that I am doing good for today. So here's what I want to do. So you saw before, I clicked on it and I came over here and I deleted. Check this out. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna click on this. Wait, can I replace this? Maybe I have to actually. All right, I'm gonna delete this out. And then I'm going to drop this here. Okay. So we've got that in there. Now, the first thing that I notice about this little image is the color is terrible. I mean, it's a black, it's kind of fading in there, it's blending in with this. It's really tough to see. If you go up here, you'll see we've got the color here. So remember, whenever we change our background, we can see what the color is. Let's go here to this. I'm gonna click up here. And what if we use one of our brand? There we go. So change it to blue. Stand by a little bit more. I honestly still don't like that color. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start looking for a different image maybe that I can use there. How about this? So this is good. So I'm gonna delete that out. I'm gonna add this little guy here. Oops. All right, let's change the size of him just a little bit. I'm gonna change that to white because I know it'll stand out. And then we can say professional photos. Okay, so you guys can add the rest of here that, anything here that you believe is part of the tips for selling someone's home. So let's say you get done, you're like, okay, this is great. I'm gonna go ahead and download it. You can download it, no problem at all. And you can download this JPEG, that's great. But do you know what gets the most engagement now, especially on social media, is video. So how about we do this? If you go up to the top up here, you'll see animate. I'm gonna click animate. And then you'll see we've got a couple different animate options for this. We've got block, breathe, rise, a few different things. Let's go to, how about fade in? There we go. So I'm gonna click fade. And now we've got fade up here. If you look here on the timer, go to edit the timing. This is gonna go for 5 seconds. I can change this to be a little bit longer, or I can change it to be a little bit shorter. Let's go 8.5 seconds, see what it looks like. We'll click play. There you go. So now you can turn this social media post, it was gonna be a photo, into a video. Now I go to download, I can save it as an MP4. And the only thing that I had to do was click animate up at the top. So with tips, that's one more thing that you can kind of do. All right, we're starting to run low on time, so we're gonna blast through a couple more here. Were there any questions about those last two posts, the video post or the tips page?
I do have a question. I've
Sure.
used Canva and videos on my posts before, and usually when I upload them, so when you're scrolling, you have to like press play for it to play the videos. Is there some way around that to where when people are scrolling, it just shows the animation?
So I don't know if that's, so this should, let's see here. So the way that I always see it on Facebook is that it plays automatically, the videos do. At least whenever we have posts that are going up, it shows that they play automatically. So I don't know if that's maybe a setting that's a little bit different, but I'm pretty sure, and I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that whenever these are downloaded and then uploaded, since they're uploaded as MP4, they automatically play.
Maybe I'm just downloading them wrong, so I'll have to check that.
Yeah, I mean, it could be. It could be, I mean, something super simple that it's just, just overlooked. And trust me, I overlook a lot of things. So, but you can do that as JPEG, whatever you want. So let's show you, I'm gonna show you something else that's really cool. So I'm gonna delete out of here. Were there any more questions or anything about that? All right, sorry, we got people in and out of here. It is crazy here today. Okie dokie. So let's go back to Instagram post. And this is pretty neat. I like this a lot. So I'm going to type in pictogram. So let's say you're wanting to put up something about the percentages of, or just people that you've helped this year. So let's go in here. I'm going to click this. So we've all kind of seen this. We've got different things here. Let's change this first. How about, let's say you want to talk about the number of families that you've helped over the years or this year. And you can update this. It can be just something that, you're showing, just kind of give yourself a little pat on the back, a little brag. But let's say, how about families put in homes this year? Okay. So obviously these aren't families right here. These are little people. But here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna click this. And if I look up at the top, I've got edit. I'm gonna hit edit. And we see I've got a couple different options here. I can change these. So, if I were selling cars, I could put this to cars, but do you know what we sell? We sell homes. So we're gonna put homes here. So now you may be thinking like, all right, there's, I've definitely sold more than this. This isn't nearly enough. I have a goal of, 50 families or 50 homes, and I'm at, 20 right now. Well, if we scroll down just a little bit over on the left side, you'll see total items. Let's go ahead and add that. We're at 10 right now. Let's start moving that. Look at that. It just starts adding more items. So let's get there to 30. That's a good round number. So now it's like, all right, well, I've definitely, you know, I've done more than that. So you can go over here to fill items. Right now we're at 6. We're going to scroll and check that out. So as you're going along, because people love, here's something that I found. People love celebrating your success. Whenever you're doing great things, I mean, there's people that just love seeing that. So if you gave, you know, a quarterly update that's like, hey, you know, here's how my last quarter was. You know, I am this far into my goal of helping 50 families. I can change that spacing up a little bit. So I really like the pictogram. This is something that that I don't see a whole lot of people using, but you can definitely start using it now. And this doesn't just have to be for, you know, families put in homes. You can take some of the L-bar statistics and start putting them on there. So, you know, if you know, want to put the percentage of, you know, home sales have increased by 30%, you can put that up there and then just create this little graphic on how you want. So that's a really cool little thing. I really want to show you guys that. Couple more things really quick. Because I'm going to, and remind me, I want to show you how to use the content calendar and planner, because that thing is incredible and it's kind of new and it's awesome. So let's, oh my gosh, let's go back home. You can create, so one of the great things about, especially with Remax, is that you guys have the option to use Photofy. Photofy has a ton of great templates that's on there for listings. If anybody wants, I can show it to you. If you haven't downloaded it yet, Photofy is an app that everyone has options for, but you have a Remax login that you can use that then shows you Remax branded stuff. But let's say you want to just build it on your own. You're the person that you just want to create your own stuff. It's super simple. Let's say you want to make a listing. How about real estate listing? Oops. So I'm gonna search Canva. I'm gonna scroll down here for a little bit. Here we go, right off the bat. Here's a cool one. So I'm gonna click this. So let's say, like I said, we've got the templates here. You don't have time to design an entire thing on your own. You just kind of want to take an idea that's already there and make it yours. Well, it's super duper easy to do this. So we've got a photo here. This isn't a photo of a home that we have, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to upload. So you have your photos of a property. You've already uploaded them. Let's go here. Are these ours? Let's see. All right, so here's a home. So let's just drop this in here. Okay, move it over a little bit. This can be your new home if we want. All right, so let's go here. I'm gonna change this to keep in line with the brand. We're gonna Gotham bold. Same thing here. Oops, I moved it. How about we use Gotham narrow bold? And then we can just change up whatever we want here. So this is 123 Main Street, Richmond, Kentucky. So I'll move this down here. You can put your information. Let's move this right here. Let's change this to our brand color. Go with the red. Move this right here. All right. We're going to put our logo somewhere. So let's go to our folder over on the left side. Let's click that, add it. Right there. And within just, I mean, honestly, within, a minute and a half, we kind of have a listing, or a social media graphic for a listing that we got. You can certainly go into more detail on this. I would change this photo up. I would maybe make this, choose a different photo or resize it a little bit. But yeah, that's super quick. That's simple. Speaking of logo, let's say you want to have your own kind of logo. Well, you are in luck, because if we go home and look on let's type in logo. Right here, we can start from scratch, just like we've always done, or we've shown a couple times, or you can start looking through and just get some ideas. You don't have to use any of these, but you can just kind of pull from some of these and use your own kind of version of this. So like, this is really cool. There's already something that is that, oh, that's a piano. Let's see here. Let's see if there was one that looks kind of real estate. That's pretty cool. Here we go. Let's just click on this. So if we wanted, we could just change it up. Paul Bradley. Virtual assistant. How about there we go. I'm definitely not a Canva expert, but I know enough just to do a little bit and teach it, I guess. So, but you can go in there and you can create your own logo. I know a couple of our agents have their own version of their own logo, so that's awesome. So go in there, create your own logo. The final thing I wanted to show you, and then we'll wrap it up. And this is kind of the big thing that I really want to show you guys. So sometimes you guys are so busy, it can be really tough to post anything to anywhere because, I mean, it's, you know, you could be doing something for 1 minute and the next thing you know, you have an emergency and you've got to take care of it. You've got normally a client emergency or, you know, something. What Canva is allowing you to do now is plan out your content. So over on the left side, we're in the content planner. I'm gonna click on this. Now we have a calendar. So let's say it's, you know, this is kind of the second week of July. Let's say we're wanting to go ahead and get August planned out. We can scroll down here, August 1st. I go hit plus. So you know, so you saw some of the content pieces that we created are up here right now in our library. So let's say, you know, this listing is coming up really soon and we want to plan this out. We're going to click on this. I can schedule this for whenever I want. So let's say I don't want it at 2:50 p.m. I want it at 8 a.m. whenever people are first waking up. I hit done. And I'm not logged into any of my social media channels on here, but we can write our caption out. New listing to the market. Call for info. I'm gonna go here to select a channel. I can do this. I can connect this to Instagram business, Facebook page, Twitter, Facebook group. If you guys aren't leading a Facebook group, I would definitely suggest doing it. You know, you can use groups to really build this huge community around your kind of passion, but then also be pushing your real estate business. I don't know if you know, or I'm sure several of you have seen Cassie Beach's Madison County Foodies group, but it's got 10,000 people. So you can share this to a group, Pinterest, LinkedIn profile, LinkedIn page, Slack, or Tumblr. Slack is a communication. It's kind of like a GroupMe, and Tumblr is kind of your own small little website. But you can select these for Facebook page, connect Facebook. Let's see if it'll just let me select for my stuff. Oh, because I'm already logged in. But I schedule it out and then I just set back. And I know this is going for August 1st. So, you know, you could take an hour and sit down and really just start planning out some of these posts. So I know I've got a post for Monday or the 1st. Now I'm gonna go to the 2nd. I'm gonna go to my other design. All right, how about this? Because, you know. So I would suggest, if you're gonna use Canva, to take an hour out of your day just to sit down and plan out some posts. You can look at calendars. I know we, on our calendar, we post, you know, holidays and stuff like that. You can go ahead and start creating these posts, get them scheduled out, set it and forget it. Then you don't have to worry about, oh, did I post something on social media today? And then as you go on, if all of a sudden you've got a brand new listing that you want to show off, then you go in there, you create a design really quick, get it uploaded, and boom, people are seeing you and your content. So that, I believe, is all that I had on the agenda to show you guys. Are there any questions, anything that you're wondering about, anything that I can help with, thoughts, concerns, anything like that? Let's see here. I see you there looking, Swella. What'd you think? I can't hear you, Swella. Swella, I think your audio's messed up. So what are you guys thinking? Any questions? Oh my gosh, there's Chrissy Gooch looking at me through the window. So any questions? If I wish I'd flipped it around really quick. She was giving like a really mean looking face. So any questions, anything that you guys need help with, I am here for you. Reach out, let me know. This is being recorded. I will post this to our Facebook group page, and I will upload it to our YouTube channel as well. So it's a little bit easier to find. So if you guys don't have any questions, that is it for today. What do you guys think? Oh,
Can you hear me?
yes, I can. What's up?
I missed the very beginning, so maybe you went over it, but you like scrolled down and had logos and folder and pre-saved colors.
Absolutely. I will get into that right now. So that is part of our brand kit. So if you look on the left side over here, you've got brand kit. We're going to click in here. Let me minimize this. Oops. So over here, I've uploaded several of the logos that we use. You can upload, the Remax Elite Realty logo, which you have access to on the RER resources, or if you want to use your own logo, which you could create and then add in here. You can then go to brand colors.
How do you get the brand kit?
It should
create it.
Yes. Yeah. So whenever you start it, all this is going to be blank. So let's say you want to upload your own logo. Just upload on here something that you downloaded and then add it.
So you had mentioned that you scroll down to folders and you can get the PhotoFi Remax like stickers, but you have to put that in.
Those, yeah. So all that has to be uploaded manually. Kim actually uploaded all of those manually on here. Honestly,
so how do you do that?
So what she did was she downloaded all the images. Let's go here. Let's just create a new folder. So I'm gonna go to all your folders. I'm gonna create a new folder. Let's name this Fi Images.
Was she only able to upload stills, or were they motion stickers like we have on the phone?
So whenever she downloads, she only downloaded the stills. I believe that whenever you download them, they can only be downloaded as the stills. Let me jump into PhotoFi and I'll just look really quick. I'm not sure. I think the whenever she downloaded,
How much is Pro?
Pro is maybe $10 a month. Something like that. I know at first, whenever Kim was creating a lot of this stuff, she was using just the free version, and man, the pro version was just so much better. But it's not required. Oh yeah, so we're still going over the brand kit. Oh, so brand kit. Sorry, I zoned out there for a second. So whenever we upload all of our logos, anything like that, the primary colors, so these are the official Remax colors. You can use those if you want, or you can use your own, color scheme. With fonts, the official Remax font is the Gotham Book. So I downloaded all these different Gotham fonts, upload them here, and that way, whenever I go and create a post, then I can, under my fonts, select these, and same with color. Let's see, we got the chat. Meg says thanks. Thank you, Meg. Very excited about your your brand new, super awesome career.
Thank you, Paul.
No, thank you. Let's stop share here. So I hope you guys appreciate that. I really enjoy teaching stuff to you. It's been a little bit. We're doing several of the R4 classes, so I'm glad to have gotten to kind of do this live. And then I'm really hoping that next month we start doing all these in person. So, because I miss you guys. I want to see you guys. All right. Well, I'm going to end it there. If you got any questions, give me a shout, shoot me a text. I will help you out. If you just want some help creating something really quick, I had an agent that reached out, gosh, it was last week, and she just had a social media post she wanted to make. She gave me 4 photos and asked, hey, can you just turn this kind of into a video really quick? And I just did it for her really quick. That's what I'm here for. I can't do a whole lot of things like that, but if you have something special and you need me to help you with it, I am here for you. So we'll end it there, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.